Hola, Simon investors. It's pretty hard to save money when companies won't let you cancel your subscriptions. Or they auto-renew your payments for products and services you no longer want. Or they keep charging you after you've already canceled. I made a video about how to cancel your Acorn subscription about 2 years ago and included a step-by-step how-to tutorial. Links in the pop-up here and the description below. I'll also pin a comment. I'm also going to include that tutorial at the end of this video. So the reason why I'm doing a follow-up video is because Acorns continued to charge me even after I canceled, and a user comment motivated me. The user implied or claimed that there's no longer an option to cancel Acorn subscription and had a question about blocking payments. In an attempt to address the commenter's concerns, I did a deep dive, went down the internet rabbit hole, and I started watching all sorts of videos about how difficult it was to cancel subscriptions, including Hank Green's video titled, "This Should Be Illegal," which is a really good watch, and I'll link in the pop-up and the description below. Not only is it a good watch though, the comments reveal that a lot of companies are using sneakier and sneakier methods in an attempt to extract money from you for the rest of your life. In this video, I'll explain some of the methods I use to deal with unwanted subscriptions and charges, and I'll also discuss some of the tactics that Hank Green's viewers use. I'll show you different pieces of legislation designed to protect consumers against these types of abuses, and I'll conclude by using Acorns as an example. I'll give you a step-by-step tutorial on how to cancel your Acorns subscription and what to do if they keep charging you after you've canceled. If you're new here, this is Tara from the channel She Saves, He Invests, They Travel, bringing travel tips and finance stories ordinary people can relate to. Here is how to cancel subscriptions and stop unwanted charges. Okay, here is proof that I had successfully canceled my Acorn subscription in August of 2021, and the money that I had invested via Acorns was refunded to my bank account. I closed my Acorns account, which also cancels the subscription. Acorns still continue to deduct subscription fees monthly for the next 5 months. I had to write to them with proof that I had closed the account and canceled the subscription to get them to stop. They stopped finally after I sent them proof, but not without arguing that while I had closed my accounts, I had not canceled the subscription. But you can see from the account closure process that I just showed you that the process of closing your accounts also simultaneously cancels your subscription. They refunded all the fees, which you can see here in February of 2022. Of course, you can still close your Acorns account, but account closure does not mean subscription cancellation. That's a separate process. I no longer trust Acorns, but this video isn't about Acorns. It's about much more than Acorns. The problem is much broader than just Acorns. More and more companies are using more and more unethical tactics to attach themselves to your bank account forever. My boxing gym would only freeze my membership, not cancel it. Many of the gyms I've attended in Spain and the US force consumers to attach their bank accounts to sign up. Planet Fitness is famous for this. Many online therapy platforms run via a subscription model. Much to my surprise, Talkspace auto-renewed my subscription for $852 after I finished my therapy sessions and didn't need, want, or purchase any more therapy. I had to write to them explaining that I didn't realize that I'd elected to auto-renew and I didn't want any more therapy from them as I had moved countries. They sent me instructions on how to cancel my subscription and refunded my money quickly. I think they only did so because I mentioned that I had moved out of state. My therapist was not licensed to treat anyone outside of Florida, and I don't think they had any therapist licensed to practice outside of the US. I think these companies are counting on us forgetting and or not checking our bank statements regularly. $852 every quarter is a lot of money. Talkspace was sued by its shareholders and clients for misleading both. I don't trust Talkspace either. Now let's discuss the different ways Hank Green's viewers deal with unwanted subscriptions and charges. I want to discuss these methods because some of them can backfire. I want you, dear viewers, to understand that these methods don't always work. I'm going to refer to the first group of methods as working with your bank. A lot of viewers had success with this method, but some were taken to collections for canceling the payment. Also, canceling your debit card as lost or stolen might not work either, since banks are rolling over subscriptions from one card to the new card. And also, this is another way you can find yourself being taken to collections. Deauthorizing merchants via PayPal presents the same problem. The company can send a collections agency after you. There's also services that can unsubscribe on your behalf, such as Rocket Money, Pocket Guard, Bobby, Subby, Trim, etc. I haven't tried any of these. I don't understand how they work. I know a lot of YouTubers are sponsored by companies like these. I would like to be sponsored by a company like this so I can try it out and see how it works and report back to you, dear timid investors. But again, I think that these apps come with the same risk of the debt accumulating and the company retaliating by going to collections. But I don't know. But also, after the Plaid scandal, I hesitate to attach my bank account to any more companies or apps. Virtual cards might not solve the problem either. They present the same risk of being sent to collections by the company. And also, a lot of users are saying that canceling a virtual card doesn't cancel the subscription. I think the best way to get rid of unwanted charges is to talk to the company charging you and go through their processes first. If that doesn't work, then use the other tactics to cancel the charges. Here are some other tactics that Hank Green's viewers said worked for them while communicating with customer service agents. I would only use these tactics if they're actually true, and keep in mind that they won't always work. This problem of subscription-based products and services being difficult to cancel and/or auto-renewing is a growing problem. I do not think that when you sign up to use a product or service, you agreed to be a lifetime customer. Canceling should be clear and easy. Auto-renew should be opt-in and not opt-out. You should be able to cancel a subscription using the same method you used to sign up. California and the FTC have both moved to make it easier to cancel subscriptions and memberships and to stop unwanted reoccurring charges. California law mandates that companies must provide consumers with easy ways to cancel, including providing a way for them to cancel online instead of mandating that they do it over the phone or to come to a physical location. The California law was updated to mandate that consumers be given advanced and obvious notice and solicit express consent to continue a subscription. The FTC is also moving to make cancellations as easy as signups. Keep an eye on these click-to-cancel laws because a verdict on whether or not this FTC update was approved should appear any day now. Links in the description below. Also, other countries have protections too. If you want a step-by-step tutorial on how to cancel your Acorn subscription, click on the following video. Hasta luego, timid investors!